So, hey, Tiffany, I'm so excited to have you on here as one of my students in the MDI Bootcamp. It's just been exciting to see your journey so far since
Thank
you've
you.
joined the program. So, tell everybody a little bit about you, where you're located, and what type of client you serve right now.
So, my name is Tiffany Davis. I am a concierge realtor based in the metro Atlanta area. And right now, I am serving first time home buyers. So, if you're thinking about buying a home in the Atlanta area, I've got you covered.
I like that plug. That's what I like. There you go.
Got to do
So
that.
awesome. 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 So tell me, before you joined the coaching program, tell me about your journey on social media. How was it for you, before joining?
So, part of the appeal of your program is that I'm actually an introvert. And so, really, the title stood out to me. And I did one of the, kind of trial programs that you offer. I think it might be for $9.99. And I found it really valuable. And so, when I learned that there was a coaching opportunity and it felt accessible and within my budget, I just decided to kind of go for it. What I will share too is like, I'm somebody that had not used social media for 8 years before I started as a realtor. So for me, I had a lot to learn, and it took a lot of time for me to get comfortable in front of the camera. I really wasn't posting as often as I should. I was somewhat consistent, but I had seen some success, especially on TikTok before I joined the program, where I closed a few rentals and I helped a first time homebuyer couple buy their home through TikTok, which was amazing.
I love that. That's amazing. So
Thank
I love
you.
when I get people in the coaching program that have actually been doing social media before, because I think that's important too, to
Mhm.
show how this program can also help you, even though you've already been doing it as well. So I love that. So tell me kind of like how your experience has been in the program, and tell me about some of the success that you've seen.
So I will say, let's say from a numerical standpoint, I focus a lot of my time on TikTok, and I've really seen that kind of return on investment for TikTok through the coaching program, where, I've basically doubled the amount of views on my business hashtag since I joined, which is awesome. And, again, for context, I think I joined late November, and we're having this conversation in kind of almost late January 2024. So in just about 2 months, I've doubled my hashtag views. I'm almost at like 260,000. And I have, thank you. I've also doubled my number of followers. So right before I joined, I was almost at 1,000. I was kind of at 900. Now I think I just hit 1,600 today. So that's absolutely awesome. Let's see what else. And now I would say more consistently, my posts, I'm seeing more likes, more engagement, more saves. And so that's something that's exciting. What else have I seen? I mean, I've also kind of increased my Instagram engagement as well. I have room to grow on Instagram, but what I will say is when I started the program, I had about maybe 1,300 accounts engaged on Instagram within the 7 week period. I just checked this morning, that's at 23,000. So I'm 20 times my engagement on Instagram. So yeah, that's some
I
of my
love
success
that.
so far.
Oh my God. So have you gotten any clients that have booked appointments with you or any of that?
I have also had clients to book appointments. And so I love to see that as well. You did teach me a really valuable lesson, which is, of course, the importance of your time and valuing your time. I'm still a little bit hesitant to charge people for the buyer consultation, but what's been happening lately is that people are scheduling them. So again, I have that happening, but for whatever reason, they either don't show up or cancel at the last minute. And, my time is valuable, and the time that I would have spent with them could have been spent with someone that showed up. So I am trying to get a little bit more comfortable with, charging a fee, maybe a nominal fee, just to make sure that people are like bought into the process and respect my time.
Exactly. I think that's so important. The good thing is that you're getting people to book. So they're seeing you,
Yes.
they see value in what you're doing, and they're getting on your calendar. So now it's about conversion. I think that's the whole thing. And that's why I kind of mentioned like, hey, maybe this is a point in time where you need to start putting some type of nominal fee on that booking so that people are only booking that are serious. And again, it could be
Right.
5, 10, $15. It's just something to kind of make sure that your conversion is working for you. Because you figure when you're trying to be on a call or get prepared for a call, you have to make sure, depending on if it's a Zoom or not, you got to get dressed, you got to be in an
Right.
area where you
Exactly.
can't take the call. So you prepared and done all this work. And if that person doesn't show up, you've changed your whole calendar around for that. So I think that's a
Exactly.
whole big point of this is kind of like teaching you guys how to make those critical decisions in your business too, because that's so important.
Yeah, I agree.
Awesome. Awesome. I'm excited for you. Like, I love
Thank
to see,
you.
like, oh, I love that so much. So, okay. So tell me, if you had to do it all over again and decide to jump into the coaching program, would you do it and why?
Hmm. So that's a good question. I will say yes. And I've always been though someone that had a coach. At my first brokerage I was at, it was actually required in our office. I did feel like there was room for more accountability. And that's part of what I've gotten. Like we have our weekly social media tracker, we have our weekly check-in calls. There's the accountability that's built into the system that I really value. But then there's also, part of the reason why I joined your program in particular, D'Amica, was because of that opportunity to generate secondary passive income. I don't want to be out, to be honest, showing first time home buyers homes for the rest of my real estate career. That's not really my goal. And so trying to think about different ways that I could, beyond referrals, get people to spend their time, energy, and money with me in a way where I'm not actively working was something that appealed to me. So I'm happy to talk a little bit more about, the success that I've had with one of your ebooks, if you want to transition to that
Yes,
now. Okay.
I love that. Yes, let's do it.
So, a week ago, I was on the coaching call with D'Amica, and it's a group call. So, there are about 20 people. And I had asked for a mindset kind of consultation. And as everybody knows, I kind of publicly had a little bit of a breakdown because real estate has been challenging. At times, especially for me as someone who's single and lives alone. And this is my full time venture. So, at D'Amica's insistence or suggestion, I finally bit the bullet and kind of downloaded the DIY credit repair ebook. And of course, I edited it and modified it for my own personal branding. D'Amica had also suggested that I create a TikTok video about it. So I created my TikTok video, just kind of introducing it. It was really short, it was like 20 seconds. And then from there, basically, I posted the TikTok video. I went to sleep. And when I woke up, I had sold my first ebook, which was it was amazing. I did everything that was suggested in your kind of online tutorials, right? Which said, make it 50% off. So make it look like it's a sale. I just followed everything to the T and was super excited that someone had, you know, invested that money and bought the book. So I look forward to buying more or help having people buy more from me and having that be a reliable and hopefully consistent source of secondary income to help supplement my business.
Oh my goodness. So first of all, I appreciate you being vulnerable and just kind of sharing that you kind of had a breakdown because
Yeah.
I think it's important because everyone is kind of going through their own version of what you shared on that call.
Mhm.
So just being transparent, I think really opened it up for everyone to bring in their thoughts on that too. So I appreciate that. And the fact
You're
that you took
welcome.
action, that's what all this is about, taking
Right.
action. You did what I said and you got
Mhm.
results immediately. Like,
Yes.
what in the world? That should have lit all the fire you needed, like under you. Like, it should have
It
lit
has
everything
been.
up.
Yeah, it really has been. I've been working on posting more consistently. I don't want to over post about the ebook, of course, but trying to post about it enough so that new followers see it. I can't wait to get a testimonial for someone that has purchased that ebook so I can really share with people, this particular person was able to boost their credit score by 200 points. You can do it too. Just buy my ebook for $29.99. So I
Yeah.
look forward to having that kind of additional social proof that I can share as well as income.
I love that. Congratulations. Like you're
Thank
just
you.
killing it all around. Just listen to all these wins that you're having. Like I'm just like overwhelmed myself. So I'm like, ah, I love it. Amazing. So, okay, last and final question. If
Yes.
there is anyone on the fence about joining the program, what would
Mm.
you tell them?
I would tell them that you need to take that chance on yourself. It is a small investment that will pay off, but only if you do the work. So I'm the type of person where if you tell me to do something, I'm going to do it. I may do it a little kicking and screaming, but I'm going to do it because that was the point of this. It was really for me to push myself outside of my comfort zone. And I knew that I was only going to get so far on my own. So I would say invest that money and that time because it will pay off for you.
I love that. You know what? This is so important to me. Is bigger than the financial thing for me. It's more so about me seeing you guys win because I know there's a lot of coaches in the industry, and a lot of them aren't really present or I don't really have the passion behind it that I do,
Right.
and I just love just having the opportunity for you guys to let me be a small part of your journey in real estate. And I'll remember each of you forever because
Yeah.
of that, because you guys, took a chance on me and allowing me to be a part of that for you guys. So I appreciate you, Tiffany, so much. And
Thank
I
you.
just see so much goodness in you. And I know you're going to be so successful, once you really start dialing it in and realize there's no way out from here. You're going forward, period.
No, I appreciate you. Your team is great, especially Carolyn. She's always there. And I've told her before, and I'll just share it with you now. She is so empathetic and so kind and caring and helpful that every call I have with her, I hang up feeling better and more informed. So she
I
is
love
definitely
that.
a bright star in the program as well.
I love that. Yeah, because every person I put on my team in this program, they have to kind of resonate with me and resemble me, and they have to have good energy, just like what I would
Mhm.
bring. So I'm excited that Carolyn is like, ooh, she's amazing in the
Yeah.
program. I have to admit, I love her so much. So exciting, Tiffany. Like, I'm just so happy for you and excited for your growth and what you're going to see in the future. It's a snowball effect, and you're already putting that snowball on the ground. You're rolling it
Yeah,
a little bit. So let's keep it going.
I will. I will. Thank you, D'Amica, so much.